In this video, we are going to talk in detail about the very useful feature that is commonly called the activity filter. The idea is simple. Of course, we have Primavera looking like this. There are some activities that might, for example, have issues, or you received a comment from the consultant, or for instance, you performed a schedule check and found that some activities have a high total float, or whatever the list of activities with issues is, and you want to filter them inside Primavera. Of course, if you have this list on Excel, by default, you would have to search for them one by one, or you would have to create an activity code, export it, and then re-import it. So it's quite a long process. No, with the Waha tool, we simply created this feature. Let's take any activity, for example, or one or more activities. Just randomly like this. Let's assume this is the list you have. Suppose you have these activities and you want to filter them inside Primavera. You just want to filter for these activities. So now you have the list of activities. You go to the activity filter. It asks you for the column that contains the activity ID. By default, it captured the activity ID. But if you have another column, you can change it from here. Of course, remember to select Remember Selection so that it always remembers that this activity column represents the activity ID. All right. After that, you select your database. Okay. After you select the database, choose the project you want to apply the filter to. What's the name of our project? It's called, let's go back to activities. The project is called AR. So from here, you select the project and type AR. You choose your project. Confirm selection. Of course, you can save changes if you are only working with this project, so that every time it will always remember that this is the AR project without you having to change any other settings. It saves these settings for you directly. Confirm the filter. That's it. It tells you that this is done and the filter has been applied. No matter how many activities you have, it will take almost no more than 3 seconds to filter the activities for you. So how do I do this in Primavera? Nothing has been done yet in Primavera. The first thing you need to do is create a file, refresh the data. Refresh the data so it captures the new data. All right, it has applied the filter. You did a refresh. By default, you have a filter that you save. What is the filter? You search for the word Oasis and set it to equal. And write this. You write the value, which is 1. Or you use contain and write the value, which is 1. Meaning the activity code, which is called 1. Of course, the tool is what created this activity code. You don't need to create it. And you write this condition. You save this filter. That's it, just once. As soon as you run the tool, the filter is activated and you apply it. It will filter only for the activities you want. Let's try a set of other activities. This time, let's take just one activity and see what happens. Copy. Let's add it here and delete the old one like this. I just want to filter for this activity. All right, run the tool again. What do you notice? It already remembers the settings you chose, the AR and the database, and the activity ID. That's it. You don't need to change anything except to confirm the filter. That's it. It's done. You don't need to do anything here except refresh. You're already activated. You've filtered for the Oasis. You refresh. It will only bring up the activity you specified. So this is very useful if you have a lot of activities. For example, if you have out of sequence activities, dangling activities, any type, if you have a group of activities with issues that you want to filter for inside Primavera, it used to be difficult, but with the Oasis tool, it has become easy.